Hello, this is Jihyun from Jihyun's Cake Warehouse. Welcome, all of you. Well, Jihyun's Cake Warehouse, I get to introduce the finest Korean products from all sectors, from health supplements to beauty products, that anything, or even a chopping board, right? That anything that could make our lives a little bit more easier and convenient. Because there are so many things out there for us to go and shopping, so many great things to choose from. But my job here is to select and gather all those recommended products from government or certain ministry, and then have one-on-one meeting with the CEOs to see if their products are really qualified to introduce to my GNSK warehouse customers. And what I also do is I get exclusive deals because I get to have a chance to talk to CEOs. So the exclusive deal that I'm only offering at GNSK warehouse are again exclusive to you, the viewers in overseas, not for us here in Korea. Better deals actually, if you can get it from me, because I know that you guys have to pay for shipping and handling costs as well. So hopefully GNSK warehouse products can satisfy you. For today, as you can see, I will be talking about red ginseng products. That's also, it's like from Kanggae shop. As you can see, I went to their contracted 6 years old ginseng farm. There are many superfood, right? Like tomatoes are superfood, broccoli is superfood, blueberries are superfood, and garlic, of course, and a lot more. But can we think of anything that grows for 6 years under the soil, absorbing all the energies and power, and grows it well for 6 years? I don't know what were you doing back in 2013, right? I cannot think of anything that grows for 6 years. But ginseng still, as you can see, they're so dried it out, right? After I cultivated for about 3 weeks, they're all shrinked. But this ginseng were kept cultivated from this farm. They were cultivating some fat 6 years old ginseng. And ginsengs are known for numerous health effects. I don't know why they have to grow it for 6 years. Why not 3 or 5? Even my parents, we think of just a 6 years old ginseng are the best. Anyway, so what you see right here at Kanggae shop's ginseng, they grow for 6 years from there, not from anywhere from there, not OEMing, but rather they have 100% contracted farm. So I was there a couple of weeks ago. Thank you, Shannon, for sharing my live. Thank you very much. And this is their headquarters. The CEO has a lot of products on ginseng. He's been in this ginseng industry for more than 20 years. Selling all sorts of ginseng products for little kids to 70s to 80s. Ginsengs are good for any ages, honestly. And the ones that I'm introducing are the stick types. These are 6 years old ginseng, and after they cultivate ginseng, they steam and they dry in a perfect conditions. To make sure they gain more ginsenoside. That's why ginseng makes it so special. I have printed out just a few articles how good the ginseng is for the health beneficial effects. And even for the dusty day like today here in Korea, ginsengs are definitely good for respiratory systems as well. So ginsengs are good for those who wants to boost the immune system, wants to enjoy the health benefits. For 6 years, right? And after 6 years, it's not like all the ginsengs that they cultivated are fine, but rather they just take out the premium lines of ginseng. I just do want to show you. My mom, because after I went to their farm, my mom bought like 1 million, like $1,000 US worth of rough ginseng from the CEO. And look how fat these ginsengs are. My mom was like overwhelmed. We've been frequently buying a ginseng around this time of the year. Hi, Yuchi! And she says she has never seen anything looking like this fine. So she paid 1,000 US dollars to get that 2 boxes of rough ginseng. And if you can see it clearly, this is the step. After they cultivate the ginseng, there is a step of steaming and drying. They're drying under gentle breeze, sea breeze with sunshine. It's not from the heating facilities, but rather they're taking a slow process. Their ginsengs, guys, are really good. My mom says she has never seen anything good quality as this one. That's why she paid for $1,000 to get 2 boxes of ginseng. Such a premium line. There's such a fat ginseng for 6 years. Regular superfood like tomatoes and blueberries are known as superfood too. But ginsengs do we grow them for 6 years? Not likely, right? For over 6 years, for 6 years, not even over 6 years of red ginseng, and after they go through this process, they make it into a ginseng product. After they steam, they dry, then they turn into a red ginseng. And that was their farm. Around this time of the year, ladies gather into their 100% contracted farm, and they take out the premium lines of ginseng. These small ones will just go into the rough markets, right? But what we're getting from this extracts are the fine, full, fat bud of ginsengs, along with this medicinal herb. They steam it and extract it and make it into this amazing health beneficial 1 stick good per day juice for us. So we don't have to cultivate, we dry them. My mom has to wash all this ginseng and she has to dry it out and extract this fine ginseng. It's a lot of work for her. But for us, what we can do is just look at how fine these ginsengs are. This 6 years old ginseng, guys. 6 years old ginseng. My mom has to like brew it with water. She has to do a lot of things. It's their farm, surrounded by nature. What they do is they steam it with this medicinal herb. We just have it with these 5 different kinds of medicinal herb into just have a healthy juice, but they mix it with the ginseng to add a bit of flavor, right? The healthy flavor. Great quality of ginseng. And 1 stick is good per day. Those with the allergies are great with a lung. It helps to improve the lung conditions. So if you're a smoker, if your husband, if you're yourself are a smoker, then ginseng can help you. Because according to some of the doctors from the hospitals in Severance, they say like fine dust, or if you're a heavy smoker like allergies, if you're worried about those lung health, it helps to heal, and it also helps for, oh my god, I don't know what 염증 in English is. It helps to, I don't know what 염증 in English is. Anyway, so overall, it says it helps to promote your lung health condition. So heavy smokers pay a great attention. Also, according to this news article, it says having a ginseng can help to improve our skin conditions, as well as it helps to prevent getting old. I guess getting old means like less wrinkles, that means, right? So they did to the mouse, of course, they did some research with the mouse, and then even the hearing process increased 15%, and also it helps from being aged. Interesting, I didn't know that. Because the collagen, the thickness of collagen has increased. That's how great ginseng are. The Ministry of Food, Drug and Safety says having a ginseng can help to boost the immune system, right? And it's even better because if you're actually having just the regular ginseng extracts that I have it right here, it's bitter like a real bitter. But the stick types are a lot bearable to consume. You just zip out, tear off the top part, and usually But to show you what's inside, look, that 6 years old red ginseng mixed with medicinal herb, ginsenoside 10 milligram per gram. Now 10 milligram per gram ginsenoside means that usually most of the ginseng products, if you have seen it, they have about 5.5, hovering around 5 to 6. That means they brew their red ginseng for about 6 to 7 times. Whereas if it's hovering above 10, that means they brewed about 3 to 4 times. So don't we want to have the extracts that brewed only 3 to 4 times rather than 6 to 7? Best to have your ginseng products early in the morning or between 3 and 4 p.m. in the afternoon. But no, after 9 p.m. because it can be too much, right? And also, I found it out from today from this article says that make sure after you drink ginseng products, you don't drink with the coffee, with the caffeinated drinks. So remember, if you're having a ginseng product, do not mix it with the caffeinated drinks. Maybe a bit of water. You will need a bit of water because it does bitter, right? So after zip it, there's 6 years old ginseng, boosting my health immune system. That's according to Ministry of Food and Drug and Safety, not from Sharon. Bit of water. That's boosting your immune system, helps to promote your blood circulation, memory loss. Usually ginseng products for only who are in 50s and 60s, but now 20s and 40s are paying attention to ginseng, right? Because nothing beats, in ginseng. In Korea, I don't know if you have been in Korea, that's their ginseng farm that grows for 6 years. Oh, by the way, if after they captivate the 6 years old ginseng, they won't be able to do another ginseng farming for another 3 years. They just have to take well care of the farm. Do not grow anything for that 3 years. They have to be emptied. Just take well care of those soil. Hi Ling. It's 128 cherries. 128. There are 30 sticks for 1 box, so 10, and you're getting 2 boxes. That's even cheaper than getting it from the Shinsegae department store. Ling. 128, but there is a shipping and handling cost, so think about that. Shipping and handling cost of, I think it was 29 or 28, and you can pay through PayPal, guys. Also, there's a chopping board coming up that I wanted to show you. It's about 30 SGD, so if you can get it all together, that way you can save the shipping and handling cost. But should I call you cherries? Cherries, Ling? It's 128. And that's cheaper than Shinsegae department store. I was there. They're selling exactly the same items as the one. So Miss Ling, if you have your friends who's in Korea and if you're asking him or her to get the boxes for you, he or she is very likely to pay more than what you're paying for from me, even though you have to pay for shipping and handling costs. So think about that. But aside from that, we're talking about our health. If you're talking about if you're tired all the time with the fatigue, dark circles, and it also, according to the article, it helps to, kind of fade away those wrinkles. I didn't know that. That's according to the article, because it helps the thickness of collagen. Interesting, right? So this actually takes care of inner beauties and outer beauty all at once. Having a good foundation and concealer and hiding well is great, but guys, we know that's just fake, right? We get tired each day. I'm sure it's not just me. And we need to do something about it. Having a superfood is very good, like tomato, blueberries, broccoli, garlic, very good. But me too. I love the superfood too. But do these superfood grow for 6 years? do they really have the health beneficial? We know they have multiple vitamins and minerals, but do they really have health benefits from this Ministry of Food and Drug Safety, according to like one of the Korean government ministry? So thinking about that, knowing that, I would rather have 2 tomato juice and 2 blueberry extract juice. I'll just have 1 stick of ginseng. If you want to feel healthier and having 1 stick, 2 sticks per day, that won't help. Just 1 stick per day is enough. And to be honest, for those of you, if you're in the warm parts of the world, 1 is more than enough. But for us in Korea, the CEO, that guy, he says at least Koreans, we should have like 2 or 3 per day. That's what he said. And also, you guys need to put it in the refrigerator. This is all just boxes, you know. After all, these are what we left with. 30 bucks. They're just putting in a luxurious box. So put it in the refrigerator, right? And keep it cool and have it early in the morning or between 3 to 4 p.m. No later than 9 p.m., right? And 1 stick per day is enough. And make sure you don't drink it with the caffeinated drinks. That's what I learned from the articles today. A lot of health benefits. 여기 공식비시에서 홍삼 매출 규모는 절반 이상을 차지하고 있다. Okay, so we have onion juice, blueberry juice, broccoli juice, cabbage juice mixed with broccoli. There are so many extracted juice for health beneficial. I don't know why Koreans, we're so obsessed with this health juice and health. We should just work less and sleep more and get less stress from jobs. I think that's what's more important, right? And because we can't do that, that's why we need help from this, dietary supplements, health supplements. And according to this article, there are so many health juice supplements out there, but half of what people are going for is actually a ginseng. We all want a good quality of ginseng product. It's just a matter of money. It's just so expensive. And also when New Year's Day or there's a holiday coming up, ginseng products are the #1 gifts that we want to give it to our parents. And as for me, I'm going to stick with Kanggae Shop's Red Ginseng. And of course, if you have seen this, their ginsengs are crazy. They're fat. And I'm so glad they're using this premium lines of ginseng. My mom bought like $1,000 worth of ginseng, just roughly, so that she can just have them. Their ginsengs are so fat and crazy for 6 years old. That's their headquarters. And they steam, brew for, you can't really see it. That's their farm. Very fat, great lines of ginseng, guys. Brand cake selected, meaning Korean government guarantees for its excellent quality. And my mom, very picky lady who's close to 7 years old, she guarantees for these fine red ginseng products. She asked for the price and she just sent it by the cash because she knew that it was a very good deal. That she said she's never seen anything like this in the markets. Great quality of ginseng. I went to their farm around this time of year. They cultivate the red ginseng. They cultivate the ginseng, and then they steam. They dry in a nature surrounded area. It's all man's job. It's all laborers that's involved. And they pick out, it depends on the lines, like the very good lines, so lines, or middle, they're divided into sizes, right? And then they take it they dry and steam, not in a heating facilities, but rather they're putting in a nature way. They put it outside, so that the ginseng can be all like dried it out with soaking up some sunshine. soaking up some sunshine, rather than putting in the heating facilities, right? So when we buy ginseng products, guys, it's important that we take a look at the amount of ginsenoside. Ginsenoside are the ones that makes so special. Ginsenoside are the special compounds that are only found in the ginseng family lines, right? Not from broccoli, not from tomatoes, not from blueberries, but they're found on the ginseng lines, right? Absorbing all the power of soil. Look at these fat ass, gosh, ginseng. They're as big as my face. They look like a feet, right? Oh my god. Good quality of ginseng. My mom bought like $1,000 worth of ginseng roughly from Kanggae shop because it was so good. For 6 years, absorbing all the power of soil and energy, and then well dried. So look at how they are made into these products, and look at the digits of ginsenoside. Ginsenoside means how many times did they brew? Did they brew this red ginseng for 6 to 7 times? Do we want the water from 6 to 7 brewed, or do we want to get at least like 3 to 4 lesser? 1 or 2, I think 1 or 2 might be too strong for mankind to consume. That's what I'm guessing. Let me ask him why don't they brew 1 or twice? Because what he says, for instance, if they put 100 kilograms of ginseng, they pour 500 kilograms of water, and then they extract the ginseng from it. And then, hi Chuck! 영진님 안녕하세요. And they brew for about, they brew 3 to 4 times for Kanggae shop's ginseng products, but most like 6 to 7. So look at the amount of ginsenoside, whether it's 10 or hovering around 5 or lesser. It's just something that we shouldn't spend money on. 3 point something is not, that's like they brewed for like 10 times, so that's not worth it. He said, the CEO says, if you are going to have the ginseng products that brew like for the ginsenoside of like 3 point something, then it's just better to buy a rough ginseng and just brew at home. He says that's better, right? No need to spend the money on that little amount of ginsenoside. That's their headquarters, filled with the products. The CEO is so confident about his products. That's what I love about. He made it well. That's why. Even though, Kanggae shop is not the biggest ginseng company in Korea, but their products are trustworthy and they have a lot of returning customers. That's why they have a contract more than a decade with a Shinsegae department store. That's the main department store here in Korea, and the duty-free shop, guys. I went to Shinsegae department store in Gangnam branch a couple of weeks ago now, and they were selling exactly the same ones as these ones at 70,000 for 1 box. But you guys are getting it for 55,000 won. And that another box you're getting, but at least you gotta get 2 boxes, right? That was the deal with the CEO. He said, okay, I can give you for 55,000. That CEO, that man, 55,000, but please, Jihyun, they have to get it at least for 2 boxes. I said, okay, deal. Because you guys, I know you guys have to pay for shipping and handling costs there. So calculating that, you're still paying a bit lesser than what those of us in Korea are paying for at the Shinsegae department store. So considering that, if your parents' birthday is coming up, if your own birthday or your husband's birthday coming up, and ginsengs are known for, of course, fatigueness and tiredness. If they continuously feel tired, we all do. Can't eat right, exercise regularly, we all want to, we just don't have time and no motivation here. Then we need help, right? We're just getting old, we're just getting close to the day of death. Sorry about that to say that, but it's true. We're just getting weaker. Once we turn 20, we're just getting old, right? So we need help, and we want to get the right products. And around this time over here, and I personally wanted to get some good ginseng products. So when the I'm working with Ministry of SMEs and Startups, Brand K company list, about 32. They asked me to choose. There were beauty companies, living companies, all sorts of companies, shampoo and everything, all that. But I picked out ginseng, because it was actually for my own good, guys. And besides, I can talk to the CEO. So you guys are not getting from anonymous sellers, but from me. You guys are getting it from exactly the headquarters. There's not in between someone, a sellers, the ID name of something, but you're getting it from Jihyun. So if something messes up, if you don't really like it, then you can blame me, right? I'm directly working with the CEO of each product of this ginseng. So if you don't like it, then complain it to me. Ginseng. So yeah, that's also one of the, I think, benefits that you guys can get. If you're trying to buy something from other parts of the world, we want to know who the seller is, right? We want to make sure we're getting the original products. That I can tell you for sure. He's the CEO, not my favorite, but he's the CEO, right? And I get to talk to him. Yeah, whenever I have a question, when I study for the ginseng, I ask him about questions. He knows a lot of ginseng for sure. He's the fourth generation of his family. So you guys are getting it from the headquarters, not from wholesalers, right? I don't even have the product. I just call them vice president to 밑에 있는 사람, the 실장, the director, and then I said, oh, I need 2 boxes. And then he ships to me, and then I ship it back to you guys to Singapore, Philippines, Thailand, wherever you are, by EMS. You guys are paying me through PayPal. It's from the headquarters. If they messes up with the products, then I will yell at them for you, and that's not going to happen, because I have a great relationship with the CEOs, with ginseng, chopping board, or skincare, and all that. That's, I think, also the good thing, that you guys can count on me for that. An exclusive deal for GNSK warehouse. This one, guys, this one is actually, we are very lucky, because these are also selling in Shinseki department store. I was going to get this big bottle for my dad, but my mom bought like $1,000 worth of ginseng. She's so excited because they're so good quality. So he's gonna have that. And if there's some special that I can't think of, I will definitely give Kanggae Chef's Red Ginseng products. A lot of loyal customers that they have, returning customers, keep coming back. I understand that. The CEO is taking a part in every single steps to make sure that his products, people don't mess with his products. That's for sure. And especially, okay. And also for ladies in 50 to 60s. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have looked it up before I hop into the broadcast. It's also good for ladies in 50s, 60s. I don't know what's it called in English. 갱년기. You know how my mom's generation, they get like sweat a lot and their period comes to an end. How they get like, their mood goes up and down. What do you call that in English? And particularly good for ladies in that age too. So beware of that. And also, if you are parents, or if yourself, your husband, or your friends are dealing with some very low health conditions, or very tired from very stressed, and the immune system is very low, 2 sticks per day are okay. But if you're just, if you're feeling tired, you didn't have a big surgery, or if your conditions are okay, 1 stick is enough. But according to one of these articles, also saying if you have just went through a big surgery, or if you are feeling like super low and physically and mentally, then 2 sticks per day will help because of the ginseng side. And Here in Korea, we have a big college entrance exam. But they consume a lot of ginseng products to boost their immune systems too. So it's actually good for any age, even for kids. There's a special products for kids. But I asked him, is kids can? Oh, is that what it calls menopause? Menopause? Oh, thank you so much. Menopause? Yeah. I think that's the vocab I was looking for, right? So the kids can take it as well. What you do is you pour into a yogurt and mix with the yogurt or juice that kids like to drink, and then present it to your kids. But the CEO was also saying that you might just want to get it for your kids' ginseng products. He has the ones. So, but I'll say just give it a shot of this sticks of red ginseng that I have here. I mean, the kids, for especially for a son, for a boy, ginseng products. I think a lot of moms are buying a ginseng product for their kids to grow up, height wise. So yeah, ginseng were originated from Korea. Our neighboring countries also grow ginseng too. And one of the biggest fear that most of Koreans have when we are going for a ginseng products are they really from Korea? That's the question that we have. Are they really all from Korea? But yes, their products are all from Korea. I went to their farm, right, on the day of cultivation. About a month ago now. And I'm also going to go to Kanggae Island because that's when they're going to dry and steam after they're collecting all these fine fat ginseng items. So if you guys are looking for a good health functional food, this one was gained a health functional food as well. Red ginseng products are very, very good for you for 6 years. Superfood like tomatoes, blueberries, these are great too. These are known as superfood, and yet they're tasty too. But as for ginseng, I can't really say they're like the tastiest superfood that we have. But they grow for 6 years, right? For 6 good years, absorbing all the power of soil. And you know how ginseng name came from ginseng side? That's what's known as fighting for cancer, and also known for 항산화. Oh, I don't know what that word is in English. I'm sorry. And it helps to boost the immune system, fatigueness, memory loss. Also helps to circulate your blood. Circulation. So that's according to Ministry of Food and Drug Safety. Very important that we take a good quality of red ginseng products. 60 sticks total. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Exactly the same item as the ones that you have seen from Shinsegae department store. They're selling out for 70,000 won for one box. I mean, ginseng cannot be inexpensive. That I can tell you for sure. If you know the whole process and you know how the CEO has to invest for 6 years to get this fat ginseng and contracted farm and all those facilities, ginseng products has to be expensive. If that's too cheap, please show me the link and let me know. Okay? It can't be. It can't be inexpensive, right? Good quality of ginseng. CEO actually was tempted by some of his people in the same industry. Were tempted, right? Or will mix it with more lesser premium lines and mix it with more those kind of stuff. But he was like he would just leave the industry if he messes up with his products. That's what he said. So he's very confident. He knows what he's doing. And when it comes to health supplements, ginsengs are always number one that we go for. Ginsengs. So my parents, I mean, she bought like whole buckets of ginseng from the CEO, but my parents, I wanted to get this ginseng extracts for my parents too. I'm going to have Kanggae red ginseng for rest of my life until I find something that's better than Kanggae. I'll stick with Kanggae for a while because I know they're very qualified. Knowing the price of 55,000 won, I can also get it for 55,000 won. But not for Koreans. Actually, that's exclusive because the department store will be pissed off if they can get it from 55,000 won, whereas they have to pay for 70,000 in Shinsegae department store, right? So it's not for Koreans, but I can get it for 55,000 won too. So lucky me. That was the whole reason that I was picking it out, the ginseng. Great quality of ginseng products. Red ginseng, 6 years old. Knowing all this great superfood, it's good for you. They're tasty too. But for 6 years, and out of all those healthy juice, veggie juice that Koreans are surrounded by, ginsengs are always #1 items that we want to get it for ourselves to boost our immune system, to feel lesser tired, right? And you know, there are people who catches a cold very easily. I don't know about you guys, because you guys are warm parts. But this time of the year, a lot of people are getting sick here in Korea. So the ginseng makes a lot of sales of ginseng products go up. It's always ginseng. It's always has been ginseng. Very glad that I can introduce this great quality of this product. And Shannon says, very professional broadcaster, Miss Sharon Lee, keeps up the great work. Sincerely, your friend always. Thank you very much for that cheerful message. Very generous of you. That's very, very generous of you. So yeah, that's how they're cultivating those 6 years old ginseng. I was there about a month ago now. And a lot of ladies, like 40 ladies, are surrounded by it. They gather all those ginseng, cultivated ginseng, and they put it in the order of the shape and the sizes, right? Because top premium lines are usually directly going to a department store, and they're selling it roughly for one each is 50,000 for 50,000, and because that's how Koreans value the ginseng. I mean, ginsengs are really good. I had a chance to have a zip of very tiny one that they were about to throw it away because they're not using that for. But look how fat these ginsengs are. These ginsengs are crazily good for 6 years. For 6 years, he grows for 6 years. Yeah, that's what it happens. 명식님. And these red ginseng products are made with this. Okay, so this great ginseng products, yeah. This fat, they look like almost a lettuce, and you see those legs, these crazy legs. That's what it makes the ginseng so special too. My mom says these are all dried. I got them like 2 weeks ago from the headquarters. They gotta have ginseng. They gotta have a lot of legs, a healthy fat legs, and they do. They got a lot of healthy fat legs. Articles are proving that ginseng products are great. 6 years old ginseng, and now the question is, where can we find the good quality of ginseng product? That's the question. Where can we find a good quality of the ginseng products? There, here. Talk to a CEO. I had a chance to talk to a CEO. That's over 20 years of industry. It's exactly the same one as it goes to the Shinsegae department store. 100% contracted farm he has. It's not OEMing. 아니요, 딜레이가 꽤 되네. He's 100% contracted farm. That's the CEO, right? He's the 4th generation of his family in the ginseng industry. Long period. And exactly the same as the ginseng department store. And also when it comes to a ginseng product, make sure we take a good look at the whole process. How do they steam or how they dry out the ginseng? The way they go through all the process, right? So these 6 years old ginseng mixed with this medicinal herb will boost your health. And the CEO says within 2 weeks or so, you will feel a difference. You are getting 60 sticks, which are good for up to 2 months of boosting you up. So think about it, right? Think about it. These great red ginseng products. If you are busy on the weekdays, even on the weekends, don't get to, I mean, if you're married, I'm a single lady, so I just focus on work. But you guys are really busy. You have work, you have a house, you have a family to take care of, a lot of things going on, right? Mother-in-laws, parents-in-laws, a lot of things. I don't know how you guys are handling. If you need something help, if you think, oh gosh, I feel so tired, I want to get more sleep, I need to start working it out, but I just don't have time. What's good for our health? Then we might say like vitamins, multivitamins, multiminerals. Though they are great, you just keep up with those multivitamins and minerals. I take them too sometimes. But plus the ginseng are always our backups. Koreans, we have 4 seasons, right? From sweltering heat to icy cold winter, dramatic. That's why fruits are a bit sweeter, sour, more, right? Beautiful scenery too sometimes. But that's why I think the veggies and fruits, if they were originated from Korea, if you ever tried pears in Korea or grapes, right? You know how they're juicy and so big, even onions, right? So Korea, because of those fluctuations of temperatures and climate, we're surrounded by mountains. It's great to grow these plants, I think. That's why ginseng were originated from Korea, and Koreans are been in this ginseng industry for a long time. I looked up the Amazon, and they said like ginseng tablets. Why would you want to have ginseng tablets? Tablets are the last ones that we want to go for, aren't we? Right? Tablets. The reason we are taking tablets is because we can't not consume enough of rough veggies and fruits, right? Juices are great too. How about tablets are the last ones that's my personal opinion, guys. But ginsengs are for sure. For 6 years old ginseng, they cultivate, they steam several times on different temperatures and dry, surrounded by nature, soaking up the sunshine with the sea breeze and gentle breeze. And then they become a red ginseng. And they brew the red ginseng and make it into this product. 60 sticks total, exactly the same one as a ginseng department store. And that's what it looks like. You just take it with you whenever, and you just open the top parts like this and the pour in, or you don't just pour in, usually you'll be like done. But to show you, there is 6 years old red ginseng mixed with medicinal herb to boost your immune system, helps to prevent a memory loss, and great for ladies in the 50s and 60s especially, or the kids who's studying very hard and doing a lot of activities to get into the college. They sleep less, or heavy smokers, or the burden of father, or housewives, the wives, working ladies. It's great for any generation in any age. It's bitter, but it's bearable. It's bitter and bearable, right? You can have this 6 years old ginseng extracts. 1 stick per day. 1 stick is enough. So if you're married, because I'll send you 2 boxes, right? Have one for yourself for a month, and have another, you and your husband, and you guys will feel the difference within 2 weeks of the power of this ginseng. 6 years old ginseng. 6 years growing for 6 dang years. Gosh, what was I doing back in 2013? They grow this ginseng in this very clean, nature-friendly area. No way to find out where it is unless we have navigations. Grow for 6 years, and then after they cultivate the ginseng, they won't be doing a ginseng farming for another 3 years. Why? Because ginseng absorbed all the soil energies and all that. So that's what they were saying. They have to take a break for 3 years of doing a ginseng farming. Then they have to take care of their ginseng farm for 3 years, and that before they recultivate their ginseng. So 6 years, a lot of time invested. Red ginseng products, when distinguished guests from overseas come to Korea, the presidential office, they send out the ginseng products as a welcoming gift, or a farewell gift, of course. Because ginseng, first of all, was originated from Korea, and thanks to this temperature fluctuations and climate and surrounded by mountains, we have some great quality of ginseng. Look how fat these ginsengs are. Very fat, great quality of ginseng. Not 1 year or 2 years, 3 years, but 6 years old ginseng of this premium line. And the CEO is very confident that he won't mess with his products. That's why this fat ginseng products, my mom bought $1,000 worth of ginseng from CEO because it was just so good. But my mom has to wash it, she has to dry, she has to brew it now. Whereas all the CEO certified facility, he will do every step in a very nature-friendly areas, in a very slowing process, and he made it into this red ginseng product. Red ginseng mixed with medicinal herb will help you in all ages. But these sticks are special, are exclusive for, good for 2050. 2050. 60s, 70s, I would highly recommend just 100% extracts of red ginseng. It's great for your fathers, great gift for your parents or parents-in-law. I want to show you the inside. I don't have the spoon with me. So my father's generation, I will get this 100% ginseng extracts, 170,000. This one, whereas this one is actually very difficult to eat because it's very sticky, right? And very bitter as well, very sticky, like a honey type, which I can show you. And these are stick type. These are the ginseng juice, 6 years old ginseng. The CEO did all the steaming, brewing to get most of the ginsenoside from this ginseng. Our Ministry of Food and Drug and Safety says the ginsengs are known for boosting immune system, boost the conditions of fatigue, memory loss. It also helps to promote the blood circulation. So generations of, even in the middle schools, high school, because they study a lot, doing a lot of activities, a lot of stress. College students are very busy to get a job, preparing to get a great job, getting married. After you get married, after work, you have to balance your work life and personal life. Very busy, and after all, if you have a kid, that's even busier. You guys need a backup, guys. What health supplements or health functional food comes up to you, right? Ginsengs are always number one. When I feel tired, I ask my mom, Mom, I need to get a ginseng, good quality of ginseng products. How about you guys when you guys feel tired? Because we all want to sleep more. We all want to consume more veggies and fruits. We want to work out regularly, getting this superfood. But it's not as easy as it sounds, right? There's a boss who's always getting on your nerves. get up, you have your schedules, right? Try to work out, but has to work. So a lot of things going on in our life. So we need a backup, guys. And when it comes to backup on our health wise, ginsengs are best. It's all about finding the right ginseng company and right ginseng products. This one, meanwhile, has been selected as brand K for its excellent quality. And this one is also selling exactly the ones as the Shinseki department store. You know, Kanggae shop is not the big conglomerates company where they hire celebrities, movie stars and actresses to have the commercials. But rather, the CEO is saying instead of spending money on those marketings and, you know, hiring those movie actresses, he puts more, he's focusing on his products. That's why even though Kanggae Shop is not the biggest ginseng company in Korea, they still are selling their products at Shinseki department store. Exactly the same one that I've seen it last month. Really. Exactly the same products as the ones that I've seen. You are getting 2 boxes, guys. 2 boxes. 10 stick, 10. Put it in the refrigerator. Those of us in Korea, it's on autumn, getting chilly now, so we don't need to put it in the refrigerator, but you guys, because you guys are in a warm, humid area, put it in the refrigerator, okay? That's better. And 1 stick is good in the morning or between 3 to 4 p.m. in the afternoon, but no later than 9 p.m., that's for sure. And don't have it with a caffeinated drinks. Perfect gift. Your mom's birthday's coming up, your father-in-law's, parents-in-law, they're gonna love the Korean ginseng products. That I can tell you for sure. Seriously. Everyone in Korea wants to get a ginseng product as a gift, but good quality of ginseng products, not from like a random, there's no like very little amount of ginsenoside and it's just having a stamp of ginseng. We thank you, but it's very likely that we don't consider as a health functional food. But these Kanggae shops red ginseng product that I am introducing is selling exactly the same ones that are in a Shinseki department store, really. Right? I asked how much it was, and they were selling at 140,000 won. So it's not for Koreans. They have to get it from Shinseki, paying all that amount. This deal is exclusive for GSK warehouse for overseas viewers because I know that you guys have to pay for shipping and handling cost. So I asked the CEO that considering that, I want you to give us in a good deal. Also, it's not from anonymous seller, but your guys are getting it from Jihyun here. I'll talk to the headquarters to send me 2 boxes, and then they ship it to me, and then I reship it to you guys by EMS, right? So you can pay through PayPal, and let's say if you order today, I'll be 오늘 화요일이냐? By this weekend. If your special person's birthday is coming up this weekend, you should get it. And tell them, oh, you're getting exactly from the CEO. Blame Jihyun if you don't like the products, right? You can blame me if you don't like the products, guys. It's not from random sellers, but you guys are getting it from me. That's for sure. But again, you know, you guys, if you're not interested in ginseng, that's fine. I will be updating more products to you to introduce you good products from now on. So come and follow my GSK warehouse page. So if you don't really ginseng is not my thing, or if you have found a perfect match for your health functional food, congratulations! Please share it with me. I want to know the secret too. So do let me know, and yeah, you guys just enjoy. I'll get all the fightings, all the negotiations with the CEO to get the best deal and exclusive deals for overseas viewers. That's my job. I will always keep my eyes widely open to look for a good products to introduce to you guys. That's for my own good too, right? We just want that one perfect thing. You know, even for skin, health function food. We just want one so that we don't have to go around search for what ginseng products, and there are thousands of ginseng products coming up, and then we check out, we look at the feedbacks, and wasting so much time and our energy, right? We're just surrounded by so much products. I think that's the problem here, right? There's just so many. But my job is carefully selecting a product, looking at the CEO, if he's only looking for money, is he like a truly businessman, or is it putting a lot of emphasis on the quality of his products or her products? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking at, right? So if I find that product, I'll negotiate with the CEO to find an exclusive deal for us. I'm a customer myself. I want to spend my money wisely too. And then introduce it to you with a very exclusive deal. That's why I'm very confident and liking my products very much. Same one, ginseng products. I'm gonna stick with Kanggae Shop's red ginseng products until I find the better red ginseng products from Korea. So I'll let you guys know if I find something better. But for now, I've done a lot of research. I looked it up. I went to a department store. I went to their farm, talked to the CEO to see if he's lying, if he's like trying to just sell the, make the money. But no, actually, he is in the farm, ginseng farm, because around this time they cultivate. He's really busy visiting to make sure all the steps are well organized and he's doing it well, right? Because around this time of year they cultivate the farm and the ginseng, so that's what they did. Okay, that's enough of ginseng for me. I have 2 pouches already. Oh hey, guys, I feel so healthy now. Okay, so let's go back. Now, because it's a lunchtime, I want to do a quick view of chopping board. Let's see. I don't have the video for chopping board here. I don't think I have it. Okay, let me get ready. I'll change this whole my table into a chopping board world. So hold on for me. I'll be right back. 2 boxes. If you guys are buying chopping board and a ginseng, then you guys are getting a very special discount. So, yep. 30, you're getting a 30. You're paying for a 30 SGD for 2 chopping board and 5 freezer containers. Look how fast I can turn my table into a chopping board area. I mean, the CEOs are different, but I don't mind. These are all my products. So on the background, I will be still talking about chopping board. Meanwhile, I will introduce a cutting board and chopping board. Let's now turn into a bit of kitchen area. Okay, because it's lunchtime and I feel like having a, let's say, I'm gonna make a fried rice, guys. Gonna make fried rice. Okay. Oh, my legs are, okay. Here's my items. I'll be right back. You guys enjoy the video of chopping. Oh my goodness. The ginseng. Oh, my legs are. One, two, three. Where's my other ones? Guys, I'm still here. missing 1, 2, 3, 4. 어디 갔어? Holy shoot. Seriously. 없어졌어. Oh my god, where? Why? Why are you here? 어디 갔어? Okay. Okay guys, okay, thank you for waiting. Okay, now time for a chopping board. Let's talk about chopping board now. With 5 different sizes of freezer containers are a one set. Yesterday I was cutting a melon. It was just perfect. Okay. This is a chopping board with a separate shoe. 명식님 뒤에 바꾸는 게 나을 것 같지 않아? 그치? 좀. Okay, guys, let me change the background. Let me change the background and because it looks weird. Let me change the background as a chopping board. So this is like a transition period. Transition period from red ginseng to chopping board. So this is hilarious. Okay, you're gonna like this. So, okay guys, so there's me on the screen and another screen. So tomorrow, I'll be like here in another screen and another screen. So let's do this until there's a 10 screen like showing up. So interesting. So you can take an advantage of 3 different screens at once. Wow, so cool, man. Right? So there's me, another me. That's me. It's just all about me. Okay. So just telling you what you're getting is, so there's a chopping board with the separate shoe. And there's a juice collector. So I was cutting a melon. It was perfect to cut a melon or something that's watery, like a melon, watermelon, honey juice. Or let's say if you're cutting a fish, they're stinky, right? So whatever it happens in chopping board, it stays in chopping board. And as you've just seen on my background, there is a separate chew here. They can be used as a plate. Just simply dump in after you chop them. And there's a freezer containers that you can store all those leftovers and freezes them. So those of you who hate to cook or require a lot of preparation because your kids is young, this can be a great chopping board. And I love the fact that they're so big too, actually. And there's another chopping board that you'll be getting. This is a 30, altogether 30 chopping board. This is a chopping board. It's for somebody who just hates the fact they leaves a knife scars, right? So if you hate the fact, chopping board is supposed to leave a knife scars, but if you hate the fact, then make the most of this. After you cut, collect. And along with that, there is 5 different sizes of freezer containers as a one set. So yesterday I had my spaghetti sauce that I was cooking the other day. Look at the giant spaghetti sauce that I had that I freezed the other day, and that's what I had. And it's empty today because I'm going to make a fried rice and I'm going to eat it, and the rest of them are going to be kept in here. It's so interesting because ever since I started to use these freezer containers and so well organized, I just tend to cook more. I leave alone, so I don't get to cook, right? But they're there, so it just makes you want to cook because they're so well organized just by looking at it. So I melted this giant spaghetti sauce with the chopped onions and chopped ham, the cheese and all that. So yesterday I didn't have to prepare for anything. It was just a dessert time with the melon. And there's a sizes of two. I can just go ahead and introduce you from this video. There's a fried shrimp, and the bulgogi. But yesterday there was a spaghetti sauce left over too. So I just froze them with my sliced tomato. This is what it happened. So the sizes of two. Woo. And yesterday I had this melted spaghetti sauce, but it tastes like I have just chopped. Very fresh. This one is actually for my ice cream shoe. Chocolate and rice cake. I probably end up just throwing it away because it's been here for such a long time. Rice cake, chocolate, any dessert. You know how ice cream, I'm gonna take this out to affogato this afternoon. You know, ice creams can take much space on our freezers, right? Because they're like usually what, like 500 milliliter. But it's always so weird because we get sick and tired of those same flavor ice cream when they're only 1/3 left. But if they're still there, then it's going to start to taste like refrigerator and freezer, and then we just end up throwing them away. That's a waste of money. But if you have them right here, you know that it's there because you're looking at it. We have a topper, right? We're looking at it. So gotta finish that, or it's gonna turn into trash, right? But it's there. So we eventually we're gonna consume it. Look at me. I would never have this if it was just all piled up in the plastic bag, right? Okay. I will never lose weight because there's a new weathercaster coming up this Friday. It's a secret. I'm sure she's a lot skinnier than me. Sizes of 15, guys. Freeze the milk to make a cafe latte, or freeze the water. We don't have to twist them to take it out. You just push the back and it pops out. And this one was actually kept. I took out the blueberries from here for my ginseng example. Divided into 6. Onions, tomatoes. These are persimmon. Onions are great, actually. Sweet potatoes. If you have a kids at home, this can be pretty good. Because I heard that when you have a kids at home, you guys have to dice, like, for kids, you know how they eat like stew type of very well sliced meal for kids? I don't have a kid, so I don't know. So you can store leftover ingredients or veggies in here. So each time you're busy taking care of your kids, you don't have to take out, you don't have to do all the preparations again. Okay. Well, there's total of 5. 맛있다. What you're getting, and I'm going to do potatoes and ham and what, fish, fried fish. I would like to cut the onions first. 아니, onions래. Potatoes. Oh, shoot. You have to peel the skins first. Do you guys have a potato peel knives at home? Lucky you. I used to have it. I don't know where it is now. Okay, that's enough for my wrist. Okay, you see? I just go over to one side. Shit. Oh no, I'm gonna stop doing that. Or it's great for making a curry too. Chop the potatoes for my fried rice. Oh, oh, it smells weird. Ooh, I just want to fry them. Potatoes are popping up everywhere. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's good. Alright. Okay. Potatoes. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this potato is I'm just gonna scoop in the separate chew and hop in my pot. Like this. Right? But if I didn't have this, if I didn't have a chew, this would have probably what had happened. If I didn't have that, I probably had to move to my pan several times. And while I move, I have dropped a couple of pieces. That's what it happens. If it was an onion, then my table or my sink will stink like onions, right? So whatever happens in chopping board stays in chopping board, and we can just move the separate chew conveniently and easily. And you know, see this potato peel right here, we just throw it away. Let's throw it away here. Okay, just throw it away. And now there's a sweet potato. I'm not gonna cut the sweet potato for now. Oh, I should start to cook this onions. Usually potatoes are taking a while to get well cooked, right? Oh, look at this fat potatoes. Oh my god. I was on air for too long, guys. And as for the tomatoes, 저기 뭐야? Onions. Time for me to get off. Chop the onions. Don't be afraid, Jihyun. Don't be scared. Okay, so with this chopped onions, look at me. I'll just move to this chew. And this leftover needs to get thrown away. And then I just take out this chew and dump in my pots or pans, right? That way, I can just dump in, right? If I didn't have this, I probably had to. Let's say this is all the onions. I probably have to do this. And touching my onion with the other hands for several more times. Right? But with this chew, what I can do, just to cut several times. see a ham for the fried rice. I think they went bad. 냄새 좀 이상한데? 안 먹을래. I don't think I'm gonna have this. That's what it happens, guys. Once we open it, we're gonna finish it, or they go bad so fast. Dang. 이거 이상해. I'm not gonna have that. I'd rather just throw it away than getting sick. That's what it happens. If I had chopped yesterday, so stupid of me. If I had chopped yesterday, there's a 5 slice of ham, guys. If I had chopped it and put it in the freezer, in my freezer containers, I probably could have used it today. So mad. Well, I haven't opened this, so this is new. This should be okay. I should have just all cooked it yesterday. That's a wasting money right there. That's a wasting leftover ham. That's wasting my money there. I should have all chopped it yesterday and put them in the freezer containers so that I could have them today. That's my wasting money and time. And now that's a trash that I have to throw it away. I don't know about you guys, but in Korea, we have to pay to throw away the food disposers. Oh, this one's not. Okay. Great. My ham. Ooh, 5 slices of ham. This brand is pretty popular. I'm sure you guys probably have seen it from Busan. Oh, I'm so sad. That's a wasting my time and money. You see? So we need to freeze everything, guys. We need to freeze everything. Anything that we can think. Just put it all in this separate. And dump in my pan. If I didn't have this, let me just take out a little bit more back to here. What I probably had to do was, I had to just move it with one hand and knife. And touching all this rice cake and your fish cake, fried fish, several times. But if I had to choose, just dump in to my pots or pans. And there's a silicone bag. Trash, just dump in. So sad. And on the back, there is silicone leg that will hold us while we're cooking. And there's a juice collector. This was actually made when we are cooking for kimchi. So, you know how kimchi has a lot of juices inside? That's why we had this to throw away later kimchi juice. Just there's a pour spouts. And you know, I was cutting a melon too. Melon was perfect. Cut the skin, right? Let's say you let's say this was a melon. Beautifully cut melon, right? With the watermelon fruit juice all coming out. Pour the melon nicely and you can present to your kids just like this. Don't need to take out separate plates as well, right? That's what I did with the melon. I take out all the seed and then they can have it as like this. So if you're getting this chopping board, and let's say if you're getting this chopping board and the freezer containers all at once, you're only paying for 30 SGD. And shipping and handling. Oh, shipping and handling, guys. Just covering for the ginseng, and then you will be getting a free shipping and handling cost for this freezer containers and chopping board. It will definitely shorten the time of your cooking, will make your life, especially while you're cooking and preparation, doing a lot of preparation, it will save your time and energy. If you're a type of person who has to do a lot of preparation for your kids, also if you tend to have lesser time of cooking, but we still all want homemade food, nothing beats homemade food, then give it a shot of this chopping board. You just chop it and move to this chew and dump it in the pots or pan directly, right? And the leftover can all go to these freezer containers. Leftover food, because if, let's say if you were freezing this leftover ham, what maybe putting in a plastic bag, do you think we will ever use again? I don't think so, right? And always more appetite if it looks better, right? So if we have chopped the hams, oh, something's melting. Oh, I have an onion. Okay. If I think that I have too much onion, let's say if I wipe this down out, that's fine. Let's say I will use this as anytime. Onions are good for anytime. I can just prepare this leftover onions in this container for a later use, right? And I can use this chopped onion for any kind. Chopped onions are good for any food. It will just add an extra flavor. So onions, now there is an onion that I will have it for tomorrow. If I have chopped this ham in advance, I probably wouldn't have thrown it away. It has to throw it away because it smells really bad now. I really gotta throw it away. I should have chopped it yesterday. There's 5 amazing slices left, but too late. So 5 freezer containers that you can easily contain at home, sizes of 6. I'm going to freeze also milk too. 15. Garlic, Koreans put garlics, or green onions, ice cream, chocolates, and rice cake divided into 3. There is 2 divided with spaghetti sauce and bulgogi. Spaghetti sauce and bulgogi with the tomatoes, right? Tomatoes can go bad too if I don't chop them already. And there's just 1 big freezer containers for stew, for leftover fried rice, for spaghetti sauce, for curry, anything. Let's say, I was like preparing for all this fried rice, and my friend called me, hey, let's go for a lunch. And then I would like, oh, okay. And then I can just freeze them and have them later on too. If you're visiting your parents' house, if you want to head back home with the leftover like stew, mom's stew or mom's soup, put them in the freezer container and then just carry it home with you as well. Usually the freezer containers are glass type, yeah, very heavy, but they're not, yeah. And you push in the back and they easily come out as well. You can freeze anything you would like. And there's onion, but you know what? I put it in the onions, but I can freeze this onion. But I'm gonna take out the onions because this is my dessert section. I don't want to put onions here. So yeah, I don't want to mix this with. I want to have like dessert part and I want to have my like a real food part as a freezer container. That's just me. So depends on your cooking style, eating habits. You can make the most of these 5 different sizes of freezer containers, right? Great if you don't have time for enough of cooking, but sick and tired of dining out, nothing beats homemade food, then give it a shot. If you do a lot of preparations for something that you usually go for, you chop it and just put it in the freezer containers. Great, right? You don't have to spend extra time of cooking, moving, and wiping it out. But rather, if you have this, you can just dump into your pots and pans. Let's say if you have this, you can just dump in some pots and pans, and it's good to go. Instead of having to go back and forth. But this one, you can always do that too, right? Like this. Smells good now. So, yeah, you will save your time of cooking, of your preparation time, that I can tell you. Also, if your kids are young, great, because you have to make it everything little into pieces, and you want to hide those carrots and beans they might not like, and chop it into little pieces and make it like maybe fried balls and something that will help to appetite. Great if you have to cut this like a fruity fruit, watery fruit, that is. Melons, take out the seed, and then they can just have it. Take out the seed, and then they can have it just presented as like this one. Like it can be used as a plate as well. So this total 7 sets is 30 SGD. So think about it with a set of ginseng, guys. That way you can save a lot of shipping and handling costs. It will be worth shopping it from then Korea. So yeah, think about it, guys. And if you're interested, do let me know. Okay, thank you so much for joining me throughout the program. So tomorrow I will probably play me after me and after me. Oh, look how the white line matches. Huh, great. Tomorrow there will be me, another me. Okay, thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. If you're interested or if you have any questions, be sure to direct message me. Now I'm gonna have this fried rice and throw away the ham. Bye. Okay, I gotta go.